So Y108's 8-man jam powered by Bowser GMC trucks. We've been waiting for this day for so long, and I've been waiting for this guy to get here. Riley Green, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Hanging in there. You said that you just recently, or the last show you did with David Lee Murphy was kind of a mess.
Yeah, it was in a hockey rink, like auditorium or something. And you would think it'd be cold in there, but there was like another rink they were keeping cold, and it was shooting hot air in, and it was like sound bouncing off all the walls. And I get out here, and it's by this beautiful river, and weather's nice. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great. I don't know how much it's a beautiful river. It's ours, so.
I like it. We came through the tunnel and it just like opened up, and I don't know why I'm from Alabama, but I just in my head I didn't know what Pittsburgh looked like.
Not this, huh?
It's pretty.
We're proud of it.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Well, we're happy to have you here, and I need to ask you about this question because Kristen from Wide Awake, our morning show, and I saw this photo of you, and we thought it was the best thing. You wore this vest when you went thrift store shopping. Do you do that a lot?
No. I mean, when you're on the road, if you do have downtime, which is we don't have a lot, you find ways to occupy yourself. And I think we were playing in Macon, Georgia. We walked around the corner and there was a thrift store, and yellow tags, the lady said, were like $1.
Ooh.
And that was the yellow tag.
That was a win.
Yeah, I don't know that it'll ever get worn again. That was the same day, and I don't know what occasion that would be acceptable for.
I think it would be acceptable for tonight.
I look like Aladdin, like you can see my midriff in it.
Wait, Aladdin comes out tomorrow. You could just be the precursor to it.
I'm actually in it, is why I was trying to give you a little shout out. It was just a little fun, goofing off kind of thing, but that's what we do.
Yeah, that was for $1. That was a pretty good find.
Without a doubt. It was definitely worth $5.
You gotta work it into the wardrobe in some way, shape, or form this summer. I mean, that's too good to waste.
I'll make sure it's something with y'all. That way I have an excuse. Well, they told me to do it.
There you go. That's a good way to do it. So you did something on Twitter and Instagram where you asked your fans to caption that photo. And I'll show you the photo that I'm talking about here. You kind of are like a little bit bewildered. You're like, what? The face that you're making. Hang on. Waiting for it to load here. Yes.
I make that face every day. Yeah. I'm always bewildered.
And your caption for it was, when the band doesn't know any Merle.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's the kind of face I would make.
Yeah, because who doesn't know Merle?
That's right.
Right. Now, can I tell you what my caption it was for it?
Okay, I can't wait.
When the waitress tells you she's out of ranch.
That's fair. That's fair. Where could that happen at?
Right.
I saw somebody put on their Chick-fil-A's clothes on Sunday when it's Sunday. That's also fair.
Also fair. Ranch, Chick-fil-A, all of that. No Merle. Anything that I'm gonna meme this probably a lot. I hope that's okay.
It's great. Yeah, I've always wanted to be a meme.
Good. See, now you made it. You know you've made it when you've been memed, right?
I'll have to call my mom and tell her I'm famous today. She'll love it.
There was another photo too. But let me see if I can find it. You've been busy doing a lot of making people captions. You've been making us work a lot.
I know it, man. That's just keep y'all busy on the internet, I guess.
So no, you made this face. You were making this face, and it was yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You were grinning.
That one?
You were pretty pleased.
Yeah.
And, your caption for that one was, when she whispers, "Honey, let's just go on home and have some onion rings and watch TV."
Sammy Kershaw. Yeah, I've used that as a pickup line before.
Have you really? That is a great pickup line, because who doesn't want to do that on a Saturday night?
Yeah, and I mean, even if you don't like onion rings, I think it's just the principle of the thing.
Yeah,
you know?
the sentiment is there. Let's order food and go home and watch TV.
That's Sammy Kershaw and 90s country music's version of Netflix and chill, I think. Have some onion rings and watch TV. Let's go back to the trailer.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So speaking of that, since we think that's a great night in, what is your dream night in?
I don't know. So lately I haven't had a lot of time at the house. I've realized when I do a lot of sleeping. I don't have a show that I watch. I'm not a big TV guy. So I don't know, maybe just some kind of old country music and maybe a case of beer or something and sit around the house and not do much of anything. I like that.
Not think, not talk, just sit and be.
Yeah, that's why I struggle to have a girlfriend. It's they like to talk about their feelings and what they did that day, and I don't like to talk about anything. So
you just want to sit there.
Yeah, I like to just sit in silence in my house. It's great.
You know what? You need somebody who doesn't mind talking all the time, and they need just somebody to listen to them.
Okay, so a girl that likes to talk doesn't care if you listen.
Right.
I'm down.
Well, no, it doesn't. Wait a minute.
I'm really good at pretending to listen.
Yeah. Okay, that's all we need.
See, I look like I'm listening right now?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, this is great.
You're killing it. You're killing it. Oh man. So, oh no, I think I just deleted my interview. How do I go back to get it?
Hey, you gotta
Recently deleted. Found it. Okay. So, the other thing, you said that you were about to go to sleep, and then is this the name of the show, Quigley Down Under?
You ever seen Quigley Down Under?
No. What is that show?
It's a movie. It's got Tom Selleck, and he's got this killer mustache.
Oh, you can't pass up the mustache.
He's like the guy. He shoots a long ways. It's like in Australia. It's a classic.
Yeah?
You need to watch it.
And you had to stay up for it.
Yeah, I was super tired. Just got off the road, and I just turned the TV on. And it was on, and I was like, I don't even know why I turned it on. Yeah. But man, I can't go to sleep. So I just like sat in and watched the entire movie for the 1 millionth time.
Are there any other movies like that or TV shows like that if they're on, you absolutely have to watch them?
So TV shows, like I said, I don't watch a lot of, but I am a movie guy. Like Tombstone, it's that kind of movie, you know. Yeah. I was a big Kevin Costner guy. So like Bull Durham, my favorite movie in the world was Tin Cup. It was a golf movie with Kevin Costner.
Field of Dreams.
Of course. Yeah. One of the best.
It's its 30th anniversary this year, and it's going to be back in theaters for Father's Day. So if you don't have plans, I mean, take your dad.
So Field of Dreams came out when I was born.
Yeah, no way.
That's great. Well, I guess I'm 30.
Yeah, okay.
It's my 30th anniversary this year too.
Check it out. Check it out. Look at you. That's awesome. So I want to talk about your song, I Wish Grandpa's Never Died. Tell me about that, because those lyrics, man, I mean, just in every single feeling you have when you listen to that song.
Yeah, I wrote that song by myself, actually, I guess about a month ago. Yeah. My granddad Buford I was real close with, and he died in 2011. And I realized how lucky I was to have a relationship with him, because everybody doesn't, and they live right down the street. My grandmother, Lola Jean, lives at the bottom of the hill in Alabama where my house is. So my granddad Lyndon, my mom's dad, he passed away this past February. And that was sort of of course, the inspiration of the song, you know. Sure. But I also got to thinking about that song Merle Haggard had, and it was called "Are the Good Times Really Over for Good?" Right. And it's like, I wish a buck was still silver, and I wish, microwave ovens weren't around and people still cooked and all that. And I love that idea, but that song is outdated for my generation. Sure. You know, microwave ovens are not new. Nixon's not president anymore. Right. You know, Elvis and the Beatles. So I thought, man, wouldn't it be cool to write a song kind of like that for my era? Yeah. You know, coolers never run out of Bud Light, and kind of lighten it up a little bit, but it's also a pretty serious song, you know? I mean, I wish every road was named Copperhead.
Right. You know? I mean, it's perfect. The artistry in that song is just absolutely unreal, how you can have fun with it, but still it holds a lot of meaning.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm pretty proud of that song, and I played it live a couple of times, and the crowd reaction to it's great. And that's kind of how I could always tell. I never got real high on my music, and I kind of always wished if I wrote a good song, I thought, man, it'd be cool if somebody else would sing this. But when I go play it and the crowd likes it, that's kind of my thing. I'm like, all right, well, maybe it's okay.
Do you think maybe we're going to hear some of that tonight? Will you play it for us?
Well, you're the boss. I'll play it. I think I'm playing 4 songs, so that can be one of them.
All right, yeah, I would love to hear that live. Because have you released a recording of that yet, or have you? Because I've only seen live clips of it.
No, like I said, I probably wrote it 3 weeks ago. So this is
brand new.
It's kind of a weird thing to bring up in an interview. Like, this is cool. But I've actually kind of expressed to the label how much the song means to me personally, and then also how much people seem to like it. So we're going to go in and cut it and try to release it this year. So that'll be kind of a spur of the moment thing. You know?
I'm so excited for that. You should take video of us freaking out to it tonight. Send that to the label as well, and then what's that? You got more evidence.
It'd probably mean more if you sent it.
Okay, I could do that.
No, we'll play it tonight. I'll probably play a couple of singles, I guess too. But yeah, that's one thing about being a songwriter, and especially doing things like this that are kind of like writers' rounds. You get to play stuff you're excited about.
Yeah, absolutely. We love, especially when I think everybody gets excited for this show because the guys that come typically like to try new things out on us, and it's just a fun way to get to know the artist as you're making your way up.
Well, this isn't a honky tonk bar we're at tonight, which I enjoy playing those shows where they hand you a knife when you walk in, kind of like I've been some crazy places, but it's cool to come somewhere like this where people are actually fans of country music and want to hear what the words are, want to hear the stories.
Right. Absolutely. So you're going to be pretty busy coming up here. You got Brad Paisley, John Party. You're going to have some headlining dates and festivals. I mean, do you have time to breathe at all, ever?
One thing about the Brad Paisley tour is I only play like 27 minutes. And I usually play like several hours. So
Right.
that'll be kind of like a break. But the travel gets a little old and it'll kind of wear you down. But the other side of it is like I'm going new places. I'm seeing new fans and
Right.
people are singing my songs back to me. Everywhere I go, it's hard to get wore out when you're doing it like that.
That's amazing. I'm so excited that you're here tonight, that we're one of the stops on your very, very busy schedule. We absolutely cannot wait to see what you have for us tonight. And I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.